And another Spokane police officer will turn in his badge because of the Otto Zehm investigation. Well, that officer, Tim Moses, is accused of lying about what happened to Otto Zehm the night the janitor was beaten in a Northside convenience store. Moses had been charged and now reportedly will plead guilty to making a false or misleading statement during the investigation. KXLY4's Jeff Humphrey live now at Spokane Municipal Court to bring us up to speed on this latest development. Jeff?
Nadine, this is where Tim Moses will have to appear before a municipal court judge by May 3rd. Because this is his first offense, Moses is not really expected to do any jail time, but if you are convicted of obstructing justice, you're really not in a position to be enforcing it. Prosecutors accused Tim Moses of attempting to change the testimony he offered to a federal grand jury back in 2009. FBI agents feel Moses was telling them the truth about what happened in the zip trip until Moses realized the real facts could hurt Officer Carl Thompson in court. Spokane police relied on Moses's claim that Thompson told him that Otto Zehm had lunged at Thompson. When being questioned before the grand jury, Moses was asked, "And do you recall the specific words that Officer Thompson used?" His answer, "Lunge is the one I remember." Moses also testified that night at the zip trip, he told an ambulance paramedic that Zehm had been struck in the head, neck, and upper torso with a baton from an SPD officer. However, just 10 months later, Moses met with prosecutors and said he did not have a recollection that Officer Thompson used the word lunge, but rather he used the word to summarize what Officer Thompson had told him. Moses then told agents he no longer had a recollection of having any conversation with on-scene medical personnel, even though surveillance video from the zip trip shows that conversation happening. And Nadine, that is why in the short course of the 5 hours that the deputy prosecutor assigned to this case had this case, he did find probable cause that charged Tim Moses with this gross misdemeanor.
Didn't take him very long, Jeff. So why was a county prosecutor assigned to handle this city case?
Well, you know, even though Spokane's mayor has vowed to get rid of every single city employee that had a hand in the Otto Zehm cover-up, he thought it would be better to go to an independent counsel to make that final judgment. This charge today makes it likely that Tim Moses has worked his last day as a Spokane police officer.